Okay, so today we're here with Susan and Douglas. So, Mr. and Mrs. Greenlee, how are you feeling today?
We're feeling great. Just great.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, we understand that during the life, critical times can happen. Um, in those times, having an insurance is really critical. Um, I want to start asking you, how did you know about BlueBox? How long ago was that?
Well, it was about 4 years ago. We needed to get insurance, but we were told at that time to really look into IESS. And it was great when COVID was going on. So we had paid a year of service in IESS, and that's when things are really going down with IESS, the service and getting appointments and the doctors and such weren't available. And so a friend of ours suggested that we check into ConfiaMed through BlueBox. And so we did, but we didn't go with ConfiaMed. You helped us find an appropriate insurance because you do more than just one type of insurance.
We work with basic plans and also major medical plans. We usually work with Confiamed for major medical up to the half of a million. And for basic plans, we work with Vida Buena and Sweden Health. That is the policy that you currently have.
Yes, we had the Vida Buena, and then it was switching over to Sweden. And so I am just thrilled and really happy with the insurance and very satisfied with the service we've gotten. And it just flows so nice and it just makes things very easy. Of course, your help has always, you know, right there for us when we need it. And you've really helped us understand because, at my age, you get really confused with the insurance, with the co-pays, and then you have your medicines to worry about. But, getting them filled at Mount Sinai is so simple, as long as you remember to tell them you have Sweden insurance. Otherwise, otherwise, you do have another option that I've used many times. If I forget to tell them at Mount Sinai that I have Sweden insurance, then I do a reimbursement through you, which is a piece of cake, really. And so what I normally do when I submit a claim that you suggested, that I download a scan app. And I did do that. And it's just terrific because you take a picture of the document. And if you have 2 or 3 pages, like one of medicines, your medical form that's filled out, plus your factoras, it all goes into this one file. And then you just click on PDF and who to send it to. And I click send it to Geo at BlueBox, and everything is sent right over. And it's just great. So it saves you a lot of running back and forth, and plus you get it immediately. So if something is missing, we get right back to it and get it all completed.
Yeah, this is another. Um, okay, so yeah, that is a good advice. Some people prefer to send picture. That is okay, but also is saving time for us that you send your paperwork in PDF. And now, as you already told, there is no need to have a printer or a scanner. You can use your phone.
Yes.
Yeah.
And everything is kept in that file
Mhm.
and it's dated and everything. So if you ever need to go back to reference it, it's available, which is really nice. You're not going through all this paperwork,
Yeah. So you have used the insurance through reimbursement and also through copayment, right?
Yes.
Is any difference? Are both processes easier, some difficult in a way?
Um, both processes are easy, but if you don't want to pay that out of pocket right away, and you're not and doing the reimbursement, I mean, it works fine. But if you really, don't have that money available right at that time, then it's best to do the Sweden insurance and just pay the deductible.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's really good. Well, during the last year when you had the previous insurance and also Sweden, um we have different claims for medicine, continuous medicine for dogs, and
Yeah.
also you had a surgery in your heart recently.
Yes, your pacemaker.
Yeah, how was the the service that we at BlueBox and also the coverage that you received from Sweden? How was it?
That was pretty good. I think I maxed out, which was so I didn't get everything I wanted back, but that's because it was
Pre-existing.
Yeah.
it was pre-existing. It was a bad year for us medically, but you guys were there to help. And I think one thing I find most impressive is how quickly payment is made.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Oh, to your
Just
bank.
2 or 3 days, money's in the bank. It's great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
That-
great service. It really is.
Mhm.
Really great service. Just a tip for having the same service and the free 2 working days to receive the money in the account is that it's really necessary that you have different accounts. Usually you have a joint account, but it gets in kind of difficult process to make the payment easier. Different as if you have 2 different accounts as you already have.
Yeah.
Which we do, yes.
Okay, so that is one of the reasons for you receive your reimbursement immediately.
Yeah.
Almost.
So
Oh,
it's- it's
that's great.
Um, well, what about the medicine? Did you go pay the medicine? Did you pay upfront? How works with the medicine that you're taking continuously?
Well, you can do both ways. We can go to whatever pharmacy that works with you and submit the claim, or we can go down to
Mount Sinai.
Mont Sinai and it's done.
Okay.
Done.
Yeah. Also, well, you will have the second year, so you will have more coverage in your pre-existing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And also something to consider is that medicine can be by co-payment as you do in Monte Sinai, also in pharmacies, in Sana Sana and Febeca. So those three pharmacies, you can go say, I have Sweden, show your scheduler number, and say, I want to co-pay. They will also provide the same service as Mount Sinai provides.
Okay, so
That's
that
handy.
was for Becca and
Sana.
Hospital Santa Ana. And what was the third one?
Oh, it was Febeca,
Oh, for Becca.
Sana Sana,
Okay.
pharmacies, and the drugstore from Mount Sinai.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those 4 pharmacies are
Yes.
part of the network for co-payments.
Yeah,
It's handy.
Mhm.
it sure does.
Now, how about the service that you have received? Is something that you feel disgusting in the service
Service from BlueBox?
from BlueBox? Yeah.
Oh, we've had excellent service with BlueBox since it's changed to Sweden. And you, Gio, have been responsible for that. And we really appreciate you and all you've done because you've got a lot of patience and you're very calm with explaining things. And you've just been terrific for contact
Yeah.
the company. And I sure hope they appreciate you as much as we do.
Oh, thanks for your comments. Now, it is something that you can share for our current customers. Can you advise something to our current customers? Provide any advice, suggestion
For your current customers?
for our current customer
Oh my
first?
goodness. I'm not sure. I can't really think of anything.
Or maybe a
Except-
tip that you found
Oh, a tip.
help.
Well, I
Oh,
think
okay.
that scanning app is terrific. It keeps everything together for you, very organized. And it's like your own file on your phone or computer, iPad. I think that's been the greatest savior, seriously. It's just so easy, to take a picture, click, and it goes right into the file.
Yeah.
And then it saves how many pages if you have 4 pages. And then you just forward it to you and it just works great. And another thing I think is just wonderful is your service that you've given us. The customer service is huge for seniors. Huge.
That is a concern because we have memory issues being at our age, and also having somebody like you that we can rely on is important. And I was listening to your conversation with Sandy. And I just, if you had receipts, just throw them all in a file. We'll let you worry about it.
Which you're
That's
happy
wonderful.
to do. Yes, that is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, well, you can trust in that because you can just keep all the paperwork. Even if you don't understand, we will help you to figure out because the aim is also that you already learn as well.
Right.
Yeah. So we make a really good job if we work together.
Oh, absolutely.
And now it's something to comment to new people who are looking for a insurance policy. Can you recommend us, or would you recommend us?
I certainly would.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that Sweden is great, and the cost is very reasonable for the service we're getting. It's really terrific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much did you calculate that you have paid Sweden during the last year?
Oh my gosh.
Do you have any
Let's
idea?
see.
I haven't really kept track. Yeah, it's just so smooth. You go,
I would say it's probably about $100 a month we pay for the
Oh.
two of us.
you pay in, you mean?
Yes.
Oh.
Is that what you're asking?
Mhm.
Yeah, I suppose
And
that's about
which is, oh
reasonable.
my gosh, it's beyond reasonable.
Yeah. And did you know that during the last year and some part of this year you have received both around of $6,000?
I know it.
Yeah.
Thrilled about that. And I went right into our bank account.
Yeah. So as you can see, the coverage that our customer have been experimented with Sweden health insurance is really good, and also with a low price for the reimbursement that they perceive.
Yeah, it's very reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, well, I really appreciate the time that you spent with us, sharing your experience and also providing some tips for our customer who will look the video. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Geo is wonderful.
we want that you
Yes.
have the same experience that Mrs. and Mr. Douglas
Yes.
has experienced.
And if you don't get that service you're looking for, I hardly doubt that will ever happen. But he's just a phone call away and he gets back to you as soon as he can.
Yeah. As expats, it's important to have something as seamless because we don't speak the language.
Mhm.
Well, not much. And it is seamless. It's reliable and it's friendly.
Yeah.
And makes you feel very secure.
Mhm.
Because insurance really makes
Yeah.
older people nervous.
Mhm.
That they're doing it right.
It's not a friendly
Oh,
thing
they're-
back in the US, let me tell you. You know? So,
Yeah, we're really happy that you are enjoying the service, and well, of course, you will keep enjoying it.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much.
Uh,
Thank you for coming.